started. Okay, guys, well, welcome to our section today, which is all about moving on up.
Yes.
And this is very exciting, very dear to my heart. I'm very passionate about that. But every time before I start a training, I want us to do a little checkup from the neck up. We like to have a checkup from the neck up. Because you know where it all starts, right, in Tupperware. You know where it all starts? It starts in the head. But it also starts with, having that right mindset. And it starts with sharing the business, because sharing is caring, and that's how we build the business, right? So when we share the opportunity, we want to make sure every morning when I wake up and I think about my Tupperware business, I do a checkup from the neck up. So here we go. And I want to hear this, okay? So my question to you is, are you excited? Sounds like you're excited about your Tupperware business, and that's a good thing. Are you passionate? Okay. Well, there we've got a problem. Are you passionate about the product?
Yes.
Are you passionate about the people?
Yes.
Are you passionate about the opportunity?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's exciting. Okay, and then number 3, are you dressed for success?
Yes.
Meaning, I always say, you have to wear your Tupperware, speak your Tupperware. It's a bit of, the extra makes a big difference in your business. So always dress for the position that you want, not the position that you're in, right? Makes a big, big difference. And then last but not least, do you believe?
Yes.
Do you believe? Okay. So many of you don't know me. I'm kind of new to Tupperware US and Canada, but my name is Nick Bierman, and I am from Tupperware, South Africa. I was born and raised in South Africa, in Pretoria. Small little town, well, not that small little town. But I worked for Tupperware since 2012. But I grew up in the business. My mom was a Diamond Crown manager her whole life, and she was a weekend partier. And, it was always Saturday 2 parties, Sunday 1 party. So I grew up around the product. I grew up in Tupperware. I had the opportunity to have a distributorship, and I ran a distributorship myself in South Africa. And I had the opportunity to come to the US of A. Isn't that amazing? And oh my gosh, what a business do we have here. And I am so excited about Tupperware. But that's my wife, Leanne. And we met in Tupperware. She was a manager at my distributorship. Well, Exactly. I built a relationship, that's right. But then that's my beautiful son. He is 13 months old, and his name is Ruben. And of course, he is my why. He is my why, and that's the reason why I wake up every morning, is these 2 gorgeous people in my life. But that being said, guys, I want to kick us off this morning. When you want to build your business and you want to promote your manager and you want to bring people along with you, it is a big mind shift change, and you want to think differently about, not just yourself, but also your business. So I like starting off with stop thinking and start doing. Because you know what? Our mind is a powerful weapon. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
It's a powerful weapon. I always say it can work for you, or it can work against you. And spending some time in the field with a lot of phenomenal leaders, and I believe that each and every one of you in this room has the potential and capability to be more. And sometimes I've realized that sometimes our mind can be our biggest block. So I know that asking for Tupperware parties, and I know that asking for you to join my team, and I know that I'm trying to sell things to you, and people start saying no, right? We get that rejection. And in any business, the sooner you realize that all of us in this room are network marketers. And not just for Tupperware, for all other brands that you use each and every day, but there's a big difference. So how many of you guys like Michael Kors? Michael Kors? Oh, I love those handbags, right? Okay, you have one right there? Okay, so, what's your name? Chloe. So Chloe goes to Michael Kors. She walks into the shop. she sees this beautiful handbag that she absolutely loves. She pays $600 for the handbag, okay? She leaves with a handbag. Guess what? She meets her friend Cindy. And Cindy says, Chloe, where'd you get this handbag? Oh, it's Michael Kors. And she starts telling her about all the pockets that the husbands will never find in that handbag. And she starts telling them all the secret pockets where you can hide the cash and everything. Because if my wife asks me one more time to find something in her handbag, I give up. Okay? So what happens now is that Cindy is excited about this bag. She loves it. She learns more about the brand. And she goes to Michael Kors and she buys her own one. It's called word of mouth. Right? Brands love it because it's cheap. Doesn't cost them money because they experienced the product.
But you don't tell your husband how much you pay for that.
Exactly, right? Yes. He will see it on the credit card statement. So what happens now is that she loves this bag, so Cindy has this bag. So Chloe, did Michael Kors pay you 25% for doing that?
No, you did not.
She's down here irritated about that.
Did they phone you and say thank you? No.
No, you did not. You didn't even send me an email.
Didn't even send you an email. Okay? So we all do it with brands that we love, with products that we love. The only difference is that Tupperware pays us to do that. Because for Tupperware, it's about the people. For Michael Kors, it's about the shareholder that's sitting on the stock exchange that no one knows what his name is. Okay? So, but the quicker we say stop thinking, start doing, is finding those opportunities to do more. Finding those opportunities to do more talking, to make more time for my business maybe, but it's finding those opportunities to share your business. I always say, if someone sits next to me and I own a tire shop and he has a puncture, am I going to be quiet? No, I'm going to tell him, hey, I've got a tire shop and I can fix that tire. So finding those opportunities to connect with people. But I know, many of you think, wait, what? What is this guy talking? Stop thinking, start doing. Well, I want to teach you a quick little thing called the 5-second rule. How many of you guys heard about the 5-second rule before in your life? It's a book written by Mel Robbins, which has been a game changer for me, not just in my business, but also personally. Okay? So what is the 5-second rule? When you see an opportunity to talk to someone about your business, and you see, let's say, someone walking in the shopping center with a non-Tupperware water bottle, and you have something to offer that is much better, right?
Yes.
How many of you have been across the opportunity to talk to someone, and then there's a little voice in your head that says, yeah, she won't be interested. I'll just move on, you know, she's going to say no, or whatever that reason is, but it's holding you back. What I found worked for me, because I know that I had to have more conversations. I had to put myself out there more to build my business. I started applying the 5-second rule. So when I saw an opportunity to pitch my business, either as a host or as a new team member or as a customer, I started counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you have a little voice in your head that says, you need to act. And you have to count down immediately. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because if you do not act within 5 seconds, you're not going to do it. No. Your brain is going to stop you. That's how all of us are wired. But by counting down, it takes my focus away from the actual fear that I have, and it keeps me focused on the action. So I would do something like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is Nick Bierman, and I am so excited. You know, and she was like, oh my God. I was saying, I see you have a non-Tupperware water bottle there, and I just want to say that you should not be drinking water out of that. Yes. You know why? Because slowly but surely, you know, those are not BPA-free water bottles, and you are actually damaging your health. Right? Or whatever you want to say. You want to start that conversation. You want to start that conversation, right? You most probably know what to say most of the time, but you just keep yourself back a bit. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start moving towards that person and start the conversation. And I'm going to go through how we can start that conversation. So, overcome your fear by counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you physically move. It's not one of those where you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Minus 1. Even at the party, when you have someone that you at the party with, and you know that I have to talk to her because she was very excited about the offers that I presented that day. If you do not sit down with her, or you have to follow up on a warm lead, or you have to make phone calls, or you have to do a Facebook Live, anything that puts you back, count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like in the morning when you wake up, how many of you hit the snooze button? So my challenge to you is tomorrow morning, when the alarm goes off, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She said and then hit the snooze
It is going to make a huge difference, okay? So, just thinking about, I want to take you through a journey. I want to take you through the journey or the building blocks of developing a leader. And, you know, I've seen this a couple of times, and I know that we are very excited about our business. When we started off, we said, are you passionate? Are you excited? You know Tupperware, in and out, right? You know the product, you know the opportunity. You've worked with it every day because you can't live without your Tupperware, can you?
No.
But when you meet someone, we have to always understand that they are not as involved with Tupperware that you are. And you have to take them on a journey. You can't vomit all over them in the beginning, because especially with new people today, they are overwhelmed very easily with too much information. But now let's start at the beginning. So your first interaction with a person, I know it's a bit small, sorry guys.
That's okay.
It says first interaction, day 1. So you meet someone for the first time, so I'm going to tell you guys, meet Sarah. Meet Sarah. Do we have a Sarah in the room? No Sarahs in the room. Okay. So meet Sarah.
We have a Sarah, but she doesn't have an H on her name.
Okay. Well, we've got Sarah right here. So you meet Sarah for the first time, and you find an opportunity to start a conversation with her. What's going to help you start that conversation? And with any conversation, I always think about it as the 3 C's. The 3 C's to start a conversation. And the first one is to connect. That's the first one, connect. Connect meaning that you don't start that conversation with, hi, my name is Sarah and I work for Tupperware. I'm not going in with my business, I'm going in to get to know Sarah. And one good way of doing that always is to start that conversation with a compliment. I've seen it, out and about, because we know at the party you've got a captured audience, but when you're out and about, that's how you can really build your business, by starting to talk about your business. So you want to connect. So I always start by giving someone a compliment. Either what it is that they're wearing, either it's great shoes, or a great coat, or they've got a nice handbag, or something. I would start the conversation. I would always wear Tupperware. A shirt, a bag that I maybe earned before as an incentive or a reward. That's why we're giving you those things. A cap, business cards, always have them with you. So dress for success, right? And I'll always wear it all over me, because people start conversations with me because I'm my own walking billboard. So I start the conversation by giving her a compliment, and I'll ask her, for example, so tell me, where did you buy this dress, or where did you buy this nice shirt? And she would elaborate on that. And I would always ask her about, what do you do for a living? Because people are willing to answer that. What is your job? What do you do for a living? And I usually bump into teachers. Don't know why, it happens all the time, but I bump into teachers, right? And she would say that I'm a teacher, and and I would always compliment her profession. Our job at Tupperware is not for people to leave their job and come to us always. We want to be a supplemental choice, right? A supplemental income choice, because at that given point in the conversation, she's not married to us yet. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
She's looking for a date. Maybe a one-night stand. Okay? But you need to understand that this is a journey. So I get to know her. I'll ask her, like, are you from town? Those are questions that people are willing to answer. And if you are excited and they can see it on your face, it's contagious. So you start that conversation, number one, by connecting, by asking her a bit more personal questions about her. Are you from town? Where did you buy this dress? Just keep the conversation going. But you have to start that conversation, right? That's where you count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our second C is convert. Now I need to start talking to her about what I have to offer, right? About my Tupperware business. So I always ask her a question. So tell me, what do you do for a living? And she said she's a teacher. And guess what, guys? 99% of the time, she's so engaged in the conversation that she asks me, so what do you do for a living? And that's my goal. Like, that's all I'm waiting for. Okay? And I start the conversation by saying, oh my gosh, I have my own business with Tupperware. Or I gig with Tupperware, and it's absolutely amazing. And when they hear the word Tupperware and they see it all over you, everyone loves the brand. I have not seen or came across anyone in my career that says, oh my gosh, Tupperware? And it's like, oh, Tupperware? Either are they still around? Do they still do parties? Like, you know, the people are very interested in the brand. And then I would say, you know what, it's not your mom's Tupperware anymore. Yes. We do phenomenal things right now. And they're like, yes. And I always have my digital catalog ready. I always have a catalog in my bag because I also want to be relevant. You know? I want to be relevant. So then I go in and I say that, you know what, I have my own gig with Tupperware, and the best is that you can have this too. You can have this too. So I'm converting her into thinking about, oh my gosh. And I always talk by showing her the product, because the product gets people excited. And the latest and greatest. So that's convert, and the third C is commit. Now I need her to either join my team at that given point in time, or I have to bring her into what any upcoming events is that my business leaders are offering. Is it a training event? Is it the next rally? Is it the next launch? You want to bring her in. And you say, you know what, Sarah? I want to invite you to like-minded entrepreneurs like ourselves. And I want you to come and meet up with us at the local Starbucks. So if you have a team, do a meetup once a month we invite people to. You want to have a launching and a landing platform. So what I always do is I always had once a month or once every 2 weeks, I had a meetup with all the leads that my team has made to connect. And that's always local in my Starbucks because, guys, the diamonds are also in your backyard. Okay? So then I would bring them in and I would meet them at a Starbucks, and it's a quick 25-minute opportunity chat. Quick 25-minute opportunity chat. So that's a great way. And you know what? We also always thought about our business this way. You know, we've got 3 things that we can offer: opportunity, host, or buy. You guys agree?
Yes.
And we thought about it as a triangle that's way up. But I started turning it around. Because the best thing we have to offer, guys, is what? Is our opportunity. So that is my first intent. Always building the team. Always building the team. So I know that sometimes, you know, when you're having a slow month, you want to turn her either into a host or she has to buy something from you. I get it, but you always want to think about the long term. Building your tree. Okay? And at this point, Sarah is like, yeah, whatever. I'll try it. You know, I'll give it a try. I'll maybe come to the meetup. She's not as committed as you are. You cannot expect her to be as committed as you are, because it's her first day. It's her first interaction with who? With you, right? And with Tupperware. She saw the products for the first time in a long time, and she is building a relationship with you. Now, what happens next in a journey to develop a leader is the most important. So her first Tupperware experience, within 14 days. Because the longer she goes without her first Tupperware experience, the less and less she starts remembering that interaction that she had with you, etc., etc., etc. So, I do a Pop the Box party. Have you guys heard about a Pop the Box party?
No.
Remember, we always did kit issues, and then from the kit issue we had grand openings. So that's basically combining it into one party. So I would say, Sarah, you want to join me?
Oh.
Sorry that your name is Sarah today.
Yeah.
So Sarah said, okay, she's going to join my company, she's going to join my team, and I would say, Sarah, I am so excited, but you need to make one promise to me. Give me a pinky promise, or a pinky swear, right? When that box comes, do not open that box, okay? Do not open that box. She's going to be excited to open that box. You guys agree?
Yes.
She's like, why not? Just trust me. Do not open that box. And she's like, okay. You phone me when that box comes to your house. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? And she's like, yes. And then I would say, so, your first challenge is, your first mission is to get 3 of your best friends and 3 of your best family members together at your house. And I'm going to come through and I'm going to do a pop the box party. Okay? So she gets her 3 best friends and her 3 best family members together. She's not allowed to open that box because I'll give her something small if she can hold out. Okay? And I'll come there and I will reveal the kit and I'll turn that into her first Tupperware party.
That's smart.
While taking the kit out and doing a quick little demonstration, whether she chose the business kit or the gig kit, I don't care. But she has to have a hands-on experience with the product within 14 days. Crucial, crucial, crucial. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you.
That is awesome.
Yes, she needs to have a pop the box party. Why? Because seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. So instead of me telling her, this is now the things that you have to do. Boom, 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 boom. I said, all we're going to do is we're going to pop that box, girlfriend. Okay? And you want to pop that box. So we turn that into a pop the box party, and now that's her first party. Her friends are going to support her. I'm going to give you a second. We're going to date some parties, and she might even build her team right there. Because that first cash in my pocket, guys, is going to give her the confidence to start engaging in the Confidence Talk program. Because when I was like, oh my gosh, I just walk out with $120 in my pocket, I've already paid off my kit, and I can still work towards that kit balance being paid off, right? So the Confidence Start program, it's about the money they make. I always know that this, sometimes, people forget about the opportunity. For me, it's about the money she's making. Because money, money, money talks, right? It talks. So you had a question?
Well, a comment. In our last class, she talked about adding a bow to the box and
Absolutely.
ribbon cutting.
The ribbon cutting, absolutely. So now, that relationship between you and Sarah, would you say has come far in 14 days?
Yeah.
Because you have a successful pop the box party with her. She saw, she's seeing, she's believing, and now it's like, okay, please tell me more. Okay, please tell me more. You see, if I share too soon about everything that Tupperware has to offer, she's going to be overwhelmed, she's going to walk out the door. Okay? So last but not least, together is better, 45 days. So between 14 days and 45 days, I believe that I can start a conversation with her about the Tupperware sweet spot. The Tupperware sweet spot. What is the Tupperware sweet spot? Leadership. Right? What? Leadership. Because why do you want to get paid $25, 25% if you can get paid 30% or more on everything that you sell? Right? Your choice. But together is better, because now that she's excited, I want her to share the opportunity with 3 people that she would love to do this business with. So together is better, and I start kind of digging a bit deeper into, now that you've seen, now that you've believed, I want to sit down with you, and I want to have a chat. I want to have a chat with you. And I want you to tell me some of your deeper dreams that you have been putting on that bookshelf, collecting dust. So we want to go take those books and those dreams off, and we're going to dust them off. And I want to find out what that is. So as a leader, our job is to dig in and go find out what matters the most to her. What matters the most to her. So I do the Let's Chat that Tupperware is providing, and it's all about the manager sweet spot. So you see, this is a journey, and it's a journey of 45 days that you take this person on. Some people are ready by day 20, and you can see it because they are very successful. right? They shared the opportunity, they don't struggle with that. So this is just kind of a general guideline as to, kind of taking them through the building blocks of becoming a leader. So when I sit down with her, I need to get to know her. So I'll ask her questions about her job and her occupation and her family. Tell me a bit more about, do you have kids, grandkids? Where do they go to college? What do they like doing? I need to get to know them. I have to get to know them. What does she currently do for a living? What is her job occupation? Tell me a bit more about your job. How long have you been working there? How many hours do you put in a week? Because now I'm trying to figure out how much time she has for a Tupperware business also, right? What are the fun things that you like to do? Because that can be a key motivator for her. A key motivator for her. And then also, what is the extra cash that you want to make? So what is your income needs? So these are some of the key things that I'll ask her. What are you part of? What are you part of? What community groups are you supporting? What church groups are you in? Right? Because I know that Tupperware has a great fundraising program, and I can always make sure that she is aware of that and what is dear to her heart. Because it's part of getting to know who she is. I'll tell her about Tupperware's purpose, and that my purpose is to have the exact same thing for her. I'll talk to her about what are some of the moments that were really mattering for her in life, time with her family, time with her friends, right? Free time. And I need to find out what that is for her. And I'll also give her options. Based on what she's telling me and I'm writing down, I will ask her which one of these three kind of talk to you the most. Which one of these three talk to you the most? An early morning vibe, an after work gig, or is this going to be a main gig for you for your future? Because if she says that I want to make Tupperware full time, guess what? I'm going to be very intentional with her. Yeah. Very, very intentional with her personal party lineups and with who she's sharing the opportunity with. I'll talk to what it is that she can earn when she steps up and doing this business with other people. And usually this is where they get very excited because the sweet spot, guys, in Tupperware is there. Star to exec manager is where the sweet spot is. And the bigger and deeper you build, the more money you make. So my question is, are you ready? Because your future is more, okay? So we have some time for Q&As, and go back on that slide so we can click that.
Yes.
This one?
Yes. And then a few more before that one, so when I gave you those eyes.
When you give me those eyes? Okay, any questions? Yes, go ahead.
Are you going to show this presentation up on anywhere, the link of the app, so we can capture some of your...
So this is already available with your business leaders. They have everything.
Wow.
All of these presentations. So you can ask them, she's gonna help you guys manage through this. Any other questions that are coming from you guys?